Today we're going to be starting an Aero only challenge in Wuthering Waves. Our goal to beat the entirety of Wuthering Waves using only Aero characters. The rules for this challenge are going to be simple. Rule number 1, only use Aero characters. Rule number 2, I'm only allowed to break that rule if the story mandates that I must. There's going to be certain instances inside of the story where I must play as certain characters such as Jinshi or as Rover. Unfortunately, there's not much I can do about that if I want to get throughout the game, so we're just going to say those are allowed. Rule number 3, the account must be free to play. You guys are pretty used to that by now. But in case anyone didn't get that down, I wrote it down. Hope this helps. All right, let's get started. It's Aero. There we go. Nice, perfect name for the Aero only challenge. We'll pick the girl because last time we picked the guy, not because I'm a gooner. Don't remember this for the next account we're making, by the way. I want none of you to remember what my decision was here and my reasoning behind it. Thank you. Our goal today, ideally, we want to try and get Alto. He's technically not a guaranteed unit. He's also not rated up on banner. None of the characters on banner currently are actually rated up. So we're going to have a little bit of an issue there. Now, this account will get easier in the near future. I plan this account specifically for right now because we have the GN rerun probably coming soon, just given how long it's been since he had a rerun. And there's a lot of speculation about characters coming up in the near future that are going to be Aero. So the account timing is going to be pretty good for that. But to start the account off, the only access we're going to have is going to be Young, Alto, or Jianshin for Aero characters. And then obviously Aero. But that's going to be like once we get to 2.2, which is going to take a good amount of time. Gentle female voice. Yo, that is a way of introducing. All right, we skip. All right, I was actually curious. Can I skip this part where I initially do damage? So it makes you use your skill over here, but I'm wondering if I can just walk past this to the part where we get Young. I can go for the beacon over here. Yo. Oh, it doesn't. All right. It doesn't let me go for the beacon if I run all the way over here, so I guess we got to do this. So we get Yang on our team now. That means we can't use Rover anymore. So we got to full clear this with Yang, who does literally 0 damage at this point of the game, by the way. Switch skill. So there's a timer on this. We're just going to wait it out. It's like there's certain points of the game where we're forced to cheat, but if we're not forced to cheat, I won't. Let the record show a random mob that is supposed to be a complete joke to beat took me an entire minute to kill. What happens when I get to like Dreamless? Actually, wait. What happens when this account gets a monkey hologram? That thing resists Aero, and it's a hologram. Bro, they better power creep the hell out of Aero after this. Aero's... All right, part of the reason I did this challenge too, that I didn't mention, Aero is probably the worst element right now. So doing Aero, while it does line up with the banners, it's also technically the most challenging to do, just due to the fact that all the units suck. Wait, can I kick Rover off my team yet? I can't. Dangerous action. Dude, it tells you when jumping off a cliff is a dangerous action. Does it do that in real life too? Can I use... Is it Rover only? Oh, no, it's Yang. Okay. So I have to use Yang to beat this entire thing. Actually, honestly, it's not that bad of damage. Yeah, actually, this is kind of fine. Up until the point where he, like, upgrades his form. And then we're Giga screwed. This is actually pretty fine. Yeah, it's pretty much only Yang until we get to that point. We don't get Aero Rover till 2.2. I don't think there's an... Is there an easy way for me to bypass the story and get to Aero Rover ASAP? This fight's actually not as bad as I thought it would be. I thought it would be really difficult for us to actually kill him over here. But he's kind of a joke. Oh, wait, it forces me to execute here? So I have to go to Rover? Damn. Unlucky. Defeat Stonewall Bracer. I'm curious to see how long it'll actually take me to kill one of these. Even ulting, I could have waited. But honestly, I do like negative damage here. What I need to do is I need to get a purple weapon for Young ASAP. Honestly, hard debating using my standard banner pulls on the weapon banner instead of the standard banner. Even though the standard banner would be nice to get Alto and potential dupes for maybe Jianshin or something, I think maybe just having weapons would be nicer. So we got Chisha, which does literally nothing for us. How lovely. Oh well, maybe one day we'll make a gun-only account and we can use her or something. Oh, I can access my team. All right, we have access to our team now, which means we get these two phonies the hell out of here. Perfect. Look at that, solo Young. Pop off. All right, here's what we're going to do. So I'm probably not going to pull the beginner banner. I can get an Alto, but it's pretty likely Jianshin is going to be our main carry for now. And she's the only one we could select anyway, so obviously we're going to take her from the selector. So welcome to the team. Oh my god, a 5-star. What could that possibly be? Oh, the character we needed. Whoa. Yo, chat, how's my porn acting? And then this, we'll go for Emerald Genesis on here. I thought about it a little bit on whether or not we'd pull in this banner. And even though we will get more technically effective value from this, the only thing we get in reality from that is Alto, who we'll probably end up getting anyway as we end up pulling unlimited banners. So there's not really much of a point of that. But also, you can get characters on this banner as well. So the only thing we're really missing out on is the potential to get a Jianshin dupe, which is like a 1 in 5. So not good odds. So we'll just pull on here, guarantee that we try and get a sword for Young for later. Shisha dupe. Hate to see it. Actually, the one Shisha stand out there is like, I love to see that. Give me an Alto. That is the wrong trash 4-star. Yo, next time I get a bad 4-star character, can it at least be Alto? Or I'll take Young dupes too. Honestly, I have 3 pulls here. I should probably just take these. If I don't skip this one, it's a guaranteed Emerald Genesis. I'm not gonna lie, I unironically almost thought that was yellow. So neither of these weapons I think are gonna be good for this account. I don't think Aero has a rectifier character currently, though it may in the future. And then this is only gonna be good on sword auto attackers, which is not yinging. And also it's like a weapon specifically made for Camellia. And so I wouldn't dare disgrace it by using it on another character. That would be dishonorable. And the #1 Camellia Gunner cannot have that. Wait, why is this not a Havoc challenge if I want to use Camellia? So we get Sunhua for free from the event, but it doesn't do anything for this account, so that kind of sucks. And then also, there are these companion quests that give Astrite, but these involve me using non-Aero characters, so we won't be allowed to do them. That's going to matter for companion quests coming on later. We're going to lose out on a lot of EXP because I'm not able to do some of the companion quests because I don't have an Aero character inside of them. Select Youngun. Level up. Yo, at least the game knows which character I have to level up. Good call. It already knows what's up. Rover? Nah, I get the shit out of here till 2.2. Don't want to see it. Get Jian Shin up too. And then I don't have a good weapon for her. We have her on this level 1 right now. Honestly, we're going to need so few mats on this account. I'm kind of down to upgrade it. Get this to 20 for now. And then let's see if Youngung has a blue weapon she can equip for now too. Heal 5% of HP. So the only weapon I have is a energy regen sword. Until we get a better one, I'm going to actually hold on to this. Dude, it's my goat. When is this guy getting on the banner so we can actually have a carry on this account? I don't think I want to use Jet Shin for the entirety of this account's life. It'd be pretty bad. You know what's doubly messed up? They're going to give us a test run of him right now. He's going to kick so much ass. And then I'm going to have to go back to Jian Shin immediately after. It's not fair. Give me an Aero banner. Kuro Games, please. For anniversary, at least. Look how much damage I do compared to the Jian Shin. It's not even fair. Jian Shin? True. Look at this damage. It's actually unfair. I go back on Jian Shin. She's legit going to do a 10th of this damage. Oh, and then I get to ult and it's all AoE too? Nah, this isn't fair. This isn't fair. Isn't the green elf chick Aero? Probably. But we don't know when she comes out. I'm assuming after 2.3, but it's not like guaranteed, you know? Yo, look at me spin, by the way. I always thought this was funny. He's just legit a dancer. Look at that. I've heard she's free for anniversary. Is she actually, though? Dude, I just realized when he ults, he gets the same effect as like Havoc Rover does inside of her form. I did not mean to click this, but dude, this thing looks so cool. Look at that. That's sick. The shield afterward looks so cool too. Why'd they make this character unviable? Look at the animations. They're so good. What wasted potential? Event. Oh, we hit level 5. Wow. Big milestone. We do get 5 pulls from that though, which means... technically, that blue sword is something we can use on Youngung. I think that's the attack one that gives us extra attack on the intro. That is something we can use for Youngung. Technically, I think this is not ideal on her, but it's fine. Oh, wait, is it? Wait, is this better than Commando? I actually don't know. We got 4 more pulls. Let's see what we get. I think what I'll do is I'll watch it and see if it hits yellow. If it doesn't hit yellow, we'll skip. 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 Okay. Well, we got a purple weapon for Youngung, so we can go and equip that. And we can upgrade this a little bit. We will be getting rid of this once we get Emerald Genesis, but for now, there's no point in not making it just 20. It eats so little resources, and we're going to have so many. After all, we only have 5 characters we can level. Let's put some echoes on her real quick, too, which we have none of. Unfortunate. Oh, we do have an Aero damage bonus. Not like that matters. But 20. Can't ascend yet. Okay. Nice recommended, stupid game. Dude, this one is always fun. Oh. Wait, I thought there was going to be a red mob here. Dude, I wanted to kill the red mob at the start of the game. I came here for the red mob, and all I got was Scar. He's not even on a banner. It's such a cheese. Dick move, Kuro Games. Yo, when are they putting Scar on a banner, by the way? I want to pull for him. Oh, wait, I have to cheat during this part, don't I? Because Rover goes in. Oh my god, it's a cat. The ooh and oh whoa. Dude, Scar ruined our ooh moments. What the frick, Scar? I'm telling you, it's a tragedy they didn't put this guy on a banner. All right, so we finished the quest over here. Technically, we didn't do the Scar boss fight yet, I believe. But we did get dailies unlocked. We can go ahead and do those real quick. And then this gave us a bunch of journal entries we can do as well. Oh, we finished the first one just straight up. Okay. Nice. And then these we'll start doing once we get ascensions. I was trying to do... Are we level 10 right now? We are. Is there not an ascension quest right now? Can I just ascend? Oh, I can just ascend straight up. Oh. Destroying weapon. Am I really going to upgrade this? What does this upgrade with? Oh, that's it? Honestly, this is like basically nothing in terms of cost. I'm down to upgrade this. Whack. How long does it actually take me to kill Inferno Rider here? I do no damage. You're going to hear that like 30 times more by the end of today. I am just dodging normally, by the way. And I'm almost out of stamina because I just have no stamina in the early game. I feel like her ult, I mean, he's doing good damage here, but how often do they actually stay inside of it like that? I've never realized how similar to the hologram normal Inferno Rider actually is, because normally his bias dies in half a second, bro. I can't believe I'm actually taking time to kill this. I was looking at my clock. It's been like 2 minutes so far of me fighting this guy. What is even going on? Look how little his health bar moves. That was my big hit, and it did 1% of his HP. God, I can wait for holograms. Normally, being God, I can't wait for holograms, but I definitely can. Give me some limited banners before I go anywhere near that, please. Ow. Punchy. Ride the Inferno. It didn't feel like I was riding the Inferno there. Infernos are normally fast, and that fight was definitely hella slow. I'll ride the Inferno, all right. Dude, man's kind of built. Can I actually just straight up skip everything and just go through here? You'd like to directly take on main quest chapter 2. If you confirm, you may take on main quest chapter 2 prologue directly, but it can potentially affect your experience of the stories. Oh, wait, we can get Aero Rover early. Wait, that's so sick. I can get Aero Rover, and then I can come back and do all of this with Aero Rover. I thought I had to go through all the 1.0 story. That's awesome. Oh, what? We had to say bye-bye to Yang Yang? Why does she look so happy? Hey, it's the other go to the account too. Wait, why are they giving us a rundown of what happens? Oh, is this so you keep up with the story? Ah, this is the TLDR. They gotta show you all the highlight moments. And then Dreamless came, and then you kicked his ass. And you had to go to Mount Firmament, and then they had waifu bait number 1 over there. And the waifu bait number 2, go slay the dragon. And then that's the grandma waifu bait. There's the giant dragon we killed. That's the girl that turned into a dragon to kill the dragon, but he's not really dead. Dude, why is she just laying there watching us passed out like that on the beach? That's kind of funny. Ah, the waifu part. I see. Wait, there was no Camellia. They skipped the best part. Yeah, that's why we're going to 2.0. That's just cringe. Not even in the main story? Like, why even bother? You messed up, Kuro Games. You really did. Wait, this place actually looks pretty sick. Here's the thing, though. This is Lorelei, and since we skipped to the 2.0 story, I actually don't know how well tuned it's going to be relative to the 1.0 story for our levels. So I might have some trouble doing this boss fight. Holy fish, mommy. Yo, surely I don't get gapped here. Dude, this shield is kind of broken, by the way. I can just sit here and face tank stuff, and it doesn't even matter. Wait, this is kind of broken. I'm literally just face tanking. Wait, what? I'm not even dodging. I don't do a lot of damage, so that is a downside, but I can't really die either. Or also I could just not or I could just dodge and I would not die too. You know, when you don't need to actually do damage, this character seems pretty decent. When you need to do damage, I feel like I lack it. I can't even out-damage the healing. What is going on? Yo, die. Thank you. It feels so weird to be in 2.0 and not be actually out of the early game. I'm so underleveled. I don't do any damage. I have no units. I have no exploration. I can't use my wayplates. It's just a weird feeling. When I think of 2.0, I think like endgame. You guys don't think the same? Like, I've already run through 1.0, done everything else. It feels weird they just let you skip through everything. Oh, these guys have break? Yo, I can just sit here, sitting in my forte the whole time, and it just face tanks her. That's ill. Dude, honestly, playing Jianshin, it feels so relaxing because she literally never dies. It's like I can turn off my brain, and it doesn't even matter, because no matter what I do, it's chill. I know this boss is literally like Phoebe's heaven. I think this boss is actually specifically designed to make Phoebe OP. If you look at some of the holograms, they legit have like wordings on them that'll tell you which characters they want you to use on it. This one says that like Spectral and hitting them when he's in the air, aka range attacks, gives you like bonuses. Jianshin's so broken, I could just sit here and face tank this guy, by the way. Why even dodge when I just have a shield that shields all my HP? Okay, honestly, our team does not clear that poorly. I actually feel like we do like a reasonable amount of damage to the bosses over here especially, and I feel like clearing is actually pretty easy. This is actually strangely easy. I know I'm gonna eat those words later, but it actually feels relatively easy to kill stuff right now. Her ult kind of makes it hard to see animations of the boss though. Wait, we get to see Chikona this early in the story? I don't remember her being this early. Oh, maybe because that's where the cutoff for 2.0 was. And then now this is 2.2. Oh, we're actually really close to getting Aero Rover then. And then eventually, she'll be on this account too. I already played through all this though. So we hit level 15 from doing all that story, which means we get more pulls for Young Young's weapon. Go over here, buy some pull. All right, let's see what we get. More Teffy. Damn, that's a tragedy. I can't use that. That's the wrong 4-star gun character. Alto or Genesis? I'll take either. Alto or Genesis. Actually, wait, Alto doesn't do anything for us now that we're going for Aero Rover, huh? I'm not going to be using him for a while. I think we call it there. Next time, we're going to go get Aero Rover. We're going to continue on the count, get as far as we possibly can. Hopefully, by the end of next week, we'll have down some holograms. Make sure you subscribe, all that good stuff. Hit the follow button. I will see you all next time. Take care.